One. All right, everyone. Welcome to I-Spie I-Spie TV holiday special. I want to start our last meeting of the year with some good news of some stuff that's working great. Finally got the Reprints Desk app to work very well. Sorry about the noise. And I'm just going to demo it real quick. So right now I'm acting as the patron. So I searched and found an article I want, and I'm going to just click in there and say, okay, I want this article. Let's request it. And it's thinking, and it was submitted. All right, so I'm gonna now hop into Alma and put on my my staff hat, and I'm gonna go over to Rapido, and I'm going to see that, oh, I've got an item in the copyright clearance. This is where you'll probably mostly be using the Reprints Desk app. You can use it in anywhere in borrowing Rapido. So if you had someone come in with a panic, be like, I need this article ASAP, Reprints Desk will probably get it to you within a few hours. Sometimes not, but probably will. So you could use it there too. But for the most part, people will want to use it for copyright. And you'll want to use the same kind of logic of, do I want to pay copyright? Is this something I actually need to pay copyright? That you would if you were doing the approved copyright method. But with Reprints Desk, you'll go up to the Cloud App Center. If you don't see this little square, 4 squares icon, that means you don't have Cloud Apps turned on. You'll just need to talk to someone in the library to get it turned on. And when you first install it, you'll go to Available Apps. You'll search it. It'll look the same, and you'll just click install. There's also some steps to add the partner, but they're really straightforward and they're all on the page. So we'll click here, and it's going to bring up the price. All right, if there were multiple things here, it would have the price and the titles listed for everything going all the way down. So all right, it's $53. I'm going to click that. Come on, there we go. And it was successfully submitted. And you'll see here, there's the pending approval status, which is the status it has for the copyright set. But if I refresh, it's gone. And it's gone because now has a status of sent to partner, and it'll go to your Reprints Desk partner. They will fill it just like any library will. And when they fill it, it'll be sent back to Rapido. And from Rapido, and your Rapido will send it to your patrons. So Reprints Desk doesn't see the patron information. It sends it to our system, and our system pushes it to the patron, just like requesting an article from any other library. So to go along with the Reprints Desk app, I developed this week these tracking widgets for copyright and Reprints Desk. And when more apps, because Exlibris is working with other companies to get similar apps up like the Reprints Desk one, I'll add that to these as well. But these will help you keep track of your copyright and your Reprints Desk spending, so that you can see them at a glance without before, if there's a weird trend, a weird glitch, and your prices start going out of control, you'll see it before it gets too bad. So here's the just general copyright and Reprints Desk, just a visual form of this chart here. But it just, here's Rapido blue and Reprints Desk orange. And here are the totals of items requested, total approved copyright, total approved Reprints Desk, and total copyright. Eagle-eyed viewers may notice that 5 plus 2 does not equal 5. That's because these 2 test requests we did last month, we also tested, saw what would happen if we approved them for copyright as well. And that just makes them get counted twice. But in your normal workflow with Reprints Desk, you wouldn't be doing the approved copyright, and they would end up like these more recent ones where 2 + 2 = 4. So that's that chart. And then this last one, this charts the pricing. There's been 2 requests through Reprints Desk, and together they cost that much in December. These will refresh every night, unfortunately. I was hoping they would be real time, where if you placed a request, it would show it automatically. But it's going to refresh overnight each night. But that still will help you have a better clue of what's going on. Yes, Darnisa, I see you have a question.
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
fine.
Since Rapido is not counting the Con2 guidelines correctly, should we still be using Reprints Desk app if it's going to automatically pay for it?
That is a great question. And unfortunately, I definitely would recommend holding off a little bit on using Reprints Desk until that Con2 is fixed. Thankfully, in the beginning of the year, usually the first couple months, people don't really have really much of anything to put aside for copyright. So we're trying to get that fixed before that point comes. But that is a great question. Yes, I would definitely suggest holding off, because once you submit it to Reprints Desk, like, you can call and tell them, hey, this was a test request. Don't charge me like the one I just placed. But if it's for your patrons, you're going to end up charged. And that comes in a monthly invoice that'll be emailed to you at the end of each month. So that is something to keep in mind.
I have another question before you move on. Sorry. I saw your instructions in the email that you sent about this, and you said we need to make an Rapid ILL account. If we already have an account, does that mean we need to create a new one?
So if you already have one, unfortunately, they have different settings on the back end. So instead of creating a new one, though, you can just email Reprints Desk, and they will kind of duplicate your account on the side, and you'll have 2 accounts, but 1 login for them. And they'll send you the new codes to put into Alma to set up the partner. So you would still need a second account. Yes.
Will we contact Tony for that, or?
Yeah, you would just contact Tony.
Sounds good. Thanks, Chris.
No problem. So the last thing with the widgets is I have them set up here where I was testing them at Sacramento. Over the next week, I'm going to. They're currently living in analytics in a shared folder, but for them to be used as widgets, you need to put them in your institution folder. And I'll just do that next week and have this all ready for everyone in the new year. If you want to use these, all you'll have to do is go to this plus sign here and select which widgets you want to have turned on. And that's all you'll have to do. And you can then, put them however you like. And so that is what's going on with Reprints Desk, and we are working to fix that copyright issue so that this can really be used going forward. And once that copyright issue is fixed, I'm going to be auditing it monthly for quite some time to make sure it stays fixed. So that's it for Reprints Desk. But there is another announcement that I want to share with you real quick. Let me pull that up, make sure I get that in the right mode. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. All right, so you may have noticed in the invitation email to this that we would be announcing the location for I-Spie 2023. We will be restarting in the conference again in person, although we do have the capability to record and stream for anyone who can't attend in person, but it would be great to actually see you all and socialize like we did. prior to the pandemic. So in 3, 2, 1, where do you think it's going to be? It's going to be at the California State University Office of the Chancellor. We'll be hosting it kind of as a kickoff. Hopefully in future years, we'll have it'll be able to be at all of our libraries again and be able to, do the library tours and all that fun stuff that, it's a little more difficult to do at the Chancellor's office since it's not a library. But we have rooms set aside and reserved, and we're working on the logistics of, food and where to go out to eat and all that, and hotels and all that stuff. And the rooms are held for August 3rd and 4th, 2023. That gives us some good space away from the Luna conference, so people can do both if they so choose. And if anyone wants to be on a conference planning committee to help me plan this conference, please let me know. I would love to work with you. So that is the announcement of where I-Spie is going to be held this summer. All right, so I believe Tina had an announcement she wanted to give. She's still here? Yeah. Yep.
Hi, sorry. So I am really excited to be passing on the torch. Unfortunately, I will be stepping away from my duties as the RSFC chair. But I wanted to let you all know that Priscilla is going to be stepping forward as our chair and Sarah as our vice. We're really excited that they're a great team. If you have any questions or would have been sending an email to me, please just send it their way. I'm sure you guys will be seeing them a lot more on I-Spie. It has been a pleasure being your chair for now, but they're officially transitioned. So thank you all. And as I said, if you have any questions, just send it their way.
And I think I can speak for everyone to say thank you very much for the work you've done so far this year, Tina. We're gonna miss you. I am excited to work with Priscilla and Sarah, but I'm gonna miss you as well. So, but thank you.
Ditto. Thank you for everything, Christina. And yes, you will be missed.
It's been an interesting experience. Definitely thank you all so very much. Next up, I believe we had a couple of announcements.
I think that's all the announcements.
Even better, we get to move on to a game.
And I'm gonna stop the recording for the game.